purpose for me up here, this is our presidential talk, I want to thank you all for the privilege of serving as your president for this coming year. It is indeed a privilege to represent an organization with such a long and proud history of service to the citizens of Washington and to the physicians who care for them. I know a little bit about history. My brother Bruce and I are 9th generation physicians. We can trace our medical roots to our ancestors from Scotland. In this country, our grandfathers recruited from Bellevue Hospital in New York to head the Department of Pharmacology at the University of Oregon Medical School in 1915. So now between his practice in OMAC and mine in Vancouver, it's taken the Myers clan 9 generations to reach the promised land of Washington, and we're very glad that we're here. My only worry is that the physician's streak may be broken with my son Grant. Just last week he informed me that he was drawn to a career in transportation behind the wheel of a convoy truck. But then Grant's only 7. And the week before, he wanted to be Spider-Man. I'd love to have a time machine where I could go back and gather the generations of Myers physicians and discuss with them the changes that have occurred in medicine. I'm sure the first generations would extol the art of medicine, their ability to diagnose with their senses, their sight, their hearing, their touch, and the care and compassion to comfort their patients through what must have been the natural progression of illness. Later generations would add the science of medicine, new discoveries and methods to actually alter the course of diseases. My contribution wouldn't be anything as glamorous or exotic. In fact, it would sound rather mundane. Our generation of physicians is concerned not only with the art and science of medicine, but with economics. The economics of medicine. It's not lofty, it's not romantic, but it's a new reality. Medical finance used to be part of the doctor-patient relationship. Patients would pay us directly for our skills, usually with dollars, but when times were tough, with goods and services. Then along came third-party payers, both government and private. I would venture to bet the physicians who signed those first contracts felt that they were trading the hassles of paperwork, billing, and collections for the certainty of payment, to allow them to focus on what they loved and did best, patient care. But then, as we learned, he who controls the purse also controls the practice. I have no quarrel with efforts to control both the cost and utilization of health care. If, and this is a big if, that the standards involved are quality of care and quality and improved patient care. That's my message this morning and my focus for the year. That this effort needs to be physician-led. We physicians have an obligation, a responsibility to lead and direct the transformation of care that is underway in American medicine. The obligation is self-evident. From businesses and employers to insurers to lawmakers, the focus of their decision-making is on profits, predictability, and balanced budgets. It's left to us to fight for what's best for the health of our patients. And I don't know why we should shy from leading such efforts. I recently read an article in the New York Times that reported on a study where it showed that overall hospital quality scores were 25% higher, and cancer care quality scores were 33% higher in systems which were led by physicians, where physicians ran the teams. Now, in the obligation of full disclosure, I am a self-employed, solo practice physician. But if our new medical graduates want to tend to be employed physicians, that's fine. If they do it to control their hours and to have more collaborative practice arrangements, that's fine. But if they do it to dodge or duck their leadership responsibilities, that's folly. Patient care will suffer, and our profession will suffer. As Thomas Jefferson said, those who surrender freedom for security obtain neither. It's our duty as physicians not to shrink from the problems and challenges of medical practice, but to solve them. It won't be easy, but then medicine never has been easy. As Peter Carmel, president of the American Medical Association, says, if we wanted easy, we would have all gone to law school. Fortunately, our organization, the Washington State Medical Association, has the programs in place to help us lead, to change the future of the health care in the state of Washington. We have our foundation's CPIN course programs, our annual leadership conference in Lake Chelan. We have an advanced leadership course in association with the University of Washington, which combines classroom and internet learning. And we have our legislative summit in Olympia, which I'd like to see you all attending on January 23rd. It's a Monday, so make your plans ahead of time. As a native Oregonian, it does pain me to give any credit to the Huskies. But I was impressed recently when I read the University of Washington's football coach, Steve Sarkisian's idea of attaching a small camera to the helmet of his quarterback. That mini camera allows the coach to see inside the huddle, to hear the tenor of the team, and to see the plays unfold through his quarterback's eyes. That new perspective gives him valuable insight in preparing his team to be at the right place, at the right time, and with the tools they need to succeed. I like to think of the Washington State Medical Association as our mini camp. Our professional staff keeps us eye on Olympia. It keeps its doors open for collaboration with other professional organizations when we can, and it helps us to hang tough when we can't. All we physicians need to do is step up, take advantage of all that WSA has to offer, and lead in the transformation at hand. You know, the theme of this meeting is the new normal. What I hope to achieve this year is the commitment of every physician in the state to take a leadership role in his or her community to influence the shape of this new normal, to fashion a healthcare system that serves us all. And I'm confident with the help of WSMA we can. And I look forward to joining you in what I know will be a successful venture for both our patients and our